Hello, I'm ABX and welcome back to a Minecraft Store video. These are videos I like to make every single other Sunday on my channel where I talk about Minecraft Store content and I give you kind of a guide slash review on whether it's worth picking up or not. There's so much content being added to the store all the time, and given that none of it has trials, it's really hard to work out what you should buy, and given that Christmas has just come up and there's a bunch of Christmas releases. If you look through here, you've got like Festus Birdies, Festival Skin Pack, we've got the K-pop Skin Pack, which is very festive, but one of the things I decided like I would try out because I was very curious about was the Winter Minigames Festival. It was a really good price point. It was $310, which is less than $2, which is less than a lot of maps do charge, and it sounded like it was free minigame exploration. It has some sledges built in. I was just like, oh, that sounds really kind of cool. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a little bit of a review of this map because I actually quite like this one. I think it's a good example of a winter map and a good example of a, Minecraft store map in general because the price point's right, the amount of content it offers right, and I just really like it. So I'm going to be showing it to you in today's video. Hopefully you do all enjoy it. You can like this video if you do like it because it helps out the channel, and let us know you do like the Minecraft store reviews. Again, there's no trials on this version of the game, so I feel like the only way to really get a feel for the things is these videos or seeing some form of video of the content, I guess, and that's why I try to make them so you can at least understand what's going on and what's worth picking up and what's not in the store right now. So let's talk about the Winter Minigames Festival. As you can see, it's it's mostly a vanilla map, so it's got the same textures you're used to, but it has a few things changed, such as the paintings, for instance, which they use to make this little map right here. I think this is quite useful. You can see how it like lines up with the thing, like, oh, that big blue castle, that's number 4 on the map. You can, like, again, it actually makes sense in my opinion. I like the map. It's a really cute little thing, and it's just it's a nice little addition to the map. They also use some of their paintings to advertise their website a little bit, which is a little bit strange, but whatever. We'll let that pass for now, and while we talk about why this texture pack is so amazing. So the thing that lured me in at first was actually these things right here. They're jet snowmobiles, if I'm not mistaken. I was gonna say jet skis, but they're something like that, and I'm not sure what they're based on, but they're part of the resource pack, and they're really impressively done. Given that the there's like the sled race coming out by the same people, if I'm not mistaken, Nox Crew, I was like, are these gonna perform the same way? But these things actually seem to be like custom built things that like work properly, and they make noises. Can you hear that in the background? I think it's kind of a fascinating little thing, and that's the first thing that lured me in. And second thing is just like so many different amazing things. Like you can see, we do still have sleds in this version. I'll show you like a little sled race later. But then also the villages are all like bears, and look at this. You can trade your tickets to get like cool rewards and stuff. Again, there's just so many different layers to this map that I do quite like. But let's go straight into it by going to the Sleigh Station Snow Racing Tavern. So yeah, there's the idea behind this map, if I haven't gone into it already, is that you can play this map with some friends. By yourself, it's interesting, but it's probably not, like, it's not something I'd recommend personally. But if you get some friends of this, there are 6 different mini games you can play. There's Yeti Sled Go, there's sledding, or Yeti Set Go, sorry. There's sledding, there's flight course, there's ice castle, there's the golf course, and there's ice skating. So I feel like ice skating and the golf course are the easiest ones to get into. So we'll go to those first by going all the way down the mountain right here. So again, just riding these snowmobiles around is actually pretty cool by itself. Like this would be an interesting add-on by itself, but it's just one of the miniature parts of this thing, and I think that's kind of fun personally. Also, every single mob has been changed in some way. So look, there's foxes over there, and I don't know, there's tiny little details you spot every now and then where you're like, ah, that's a nice little thing. So again, easiest things to explain. It's probably going to be golf over here, where as you can see, I've been here before with my green sled, but you can see how you just have to. It's a basic mini game. It's not one with a great deal of stuff to it. But the interesting thing about this mini game is you do get tickets every time you score a hole. So if you want to get tickets, if you want to play a fun game, you can do that. So you throw the thing, and then you pick it up, and then you throw it again. You're not meant to grab a whole stack, but I did anyway. And every time you get the thing in the hole, you're meant to get some tickets. So maybe it's when you do it below par. I'm not sure, but as you can see, there's like a fun little. Okay, let's throw over there. See, this one's like a lot harder, as you can see, and then we'll throw like between that gap over there, I guess. Oh, can we do it? No, we can't. And then, yeah, once you get it in the hole, you get some festival tickets. At least you're meant to. Some tickets should show up. So if we do this next one, maybe because I've been here before, and we just throw something in the hole just to prove a point, then as you see, when you do that, you get a ticket, and these tickets can be used later. So again, if you want to play golf with your friends, see you can get the highest score. There's like 8 different courses here, and that's kind of fun. Then we've got ice skating just on the left there, which, I mean, like, is that a mini game? I mean, you can kind of argue it is, kind of argue it isn't. And also, there's the bomb of the sled race, if you want to do that later. So again, there's not too much to say about that besides, like, those are fun things. But then let's go back up. And by the way, they've got these little, I forget what they're actually called, but like lifts they use for ski places, and if you step in one, it'll like transport you up, like it's really working, and I really like that part. It's just like, again, it's a small touch to the map, but it makes it feel kind of great. Next up, let's talk about a minigame I already do quite like, because this is Yeti Set Go. So this is a on-foot race, but it's a really interestingly done one, and again, I feel like by myself, I had a little bit of fun. I could see how great this would be if you get some friends going down. So as you can see, it's a race, but it's got like these little arrows, and it's got some, basically, it's, it's a running race, but you're running along, ice, so you get to run super fast. If you don't know, running on ice gives you way less friction, which means you can do fun stuff. And then there's the effects of like speed, so you can go like super fast. And yeah, you can see like, again, it's you can see the interesting part of this race. I really liked when I was younger, a couple of on-foot racing games. There was like Rayman Run or something, and then there was like Micro Runners. Basically, I played a couple of racing games that are on foot, and I really like the idea. And I like that it's here in Minecraft, like in the form of this map, and it's kind of a great little thing. And just there's a few points along this course where I was like, that's actually really a great thing. And you do a few laps of this if you want to. You can set the number of laps, or you can just kind of do it that way. But still, it's a great thing to see. It's a really fun little course, and you can imagine the intense situations that happen when you're running along this with friends and being like, oh, I've got to win this one. I want to get those tickets or whatever. And yeah, that's a thing you get by playing this. So let's just get to the end of this. As you can see, it's a fairly... Oh, let's jump across there. Is there like a second way across there? No, there's not. But yeah, you can see it's a fairly like interesting long route. It's got lots of varied like terrain and stuff. I figured it would just be like non-stop running along ice the whole way, but the fact that it goes downhill, then it goes uphill, like there's actual like strategy to trying to do this fast, because you can't just hold down forwards and then jump, because that's not going to get you there. Again, it's just something really small I liked, and I thought this is a great little thing by itself. Like, this is a fun mini game you can probably create yourself if you have enough time, but if you want to like try someone's version of it, this is a really great version by the Nox Crew Winter Game Festival. So that's one full lap. You can do multiple laps if you want to, but I think like 1 or 2 laps will probably like do you for this one. And yeah, that's that. And once you do it, you get yourself a ticket if you're first or whatever. So then we can talk about the next minigame, because this one's fun, but like, I mean, we got other stuff going on here. So that's 3 of the 6 of them in there. So the Ice Castle, it has a tag minigame. I'll show you just because I feel like it's worth showing. But yeah, if you have friends and you really like tag, personally, I feel like tag's like a... I don't really need to play that in Minecraft kind of game, but if you want a simple mini game that everyone can understand, that everyone can get on board with, this is a really beautiful tag arena. Again, usually when you see tag, it's just like, it's themed after something, and you're like, well, I mean, that's interesting, you know? But this particular version of tag, as you're going to see, is actually interesting because it's got like it's got the stained glass from the BD Craft, if I'm not mistaken, but you, like, actually getting around this thing, again, I think it's beautiful personally. I think it's a really well-made map, and I really love the stained glass effect that actually makes running around people, getting away from people, an interesting little thing. So there's also like chests to like make stuff work. There's game rules to actually make all of these game modes work, and I think that's kind of great. Again, you can achieve a bit more there than you can for tag in a normal world, which is something that they're really using the fact that there is a resource pack in this to the best of its ability. Also, look over there. There's a penguin. Did you see that? Just a random penguin over there. So then we've got 2 more mini games to talk about. As you can see, we've gone through the first 4 of them, but now we have to show off sledding and the flight course. So flight course is actually something I haven't seen at all yet, but we're going to go to the sledding thing first, because we have to go to the top of the mountain to get to the other one, and like, you know, that's like a lot of stuff. So let's go up the mountain, shall we? Is this up the mountain? This is the snow factory, apparently, where you can get free food and set your spawn if you want to. So again, look at this thing right here. Pretty crazy, right? Oh, this is actually quite a cool little thing. Just a little gap in the cave. It's not a mini game, but it's just one of the many other attractions. Because you might think like 6 mini games, the price of 1. That sounds kind of great. But then if we go further into this, so we'll go to the north a little bit, or up the hill a little bit. Then let's talk about what's going on up there. So if we head up the mountain, you'll see how there's like a fun little boat course. And again, even by myself, I had fun with that. So this is a hop in the sleigh for a short ride up to the snow racing. Oh, that's useful. Oh, look at that. So there's a few of these transport things. I thought there was just the one, but there's more than one, which is kind of a great little thing. And now we're up here, and we could do the flight course on the top of this, I assume. Or from down there, if I had to guess. Yeah, that's race number 1. So you can do races with your boat stuff if you really want to, which sounds pretty great, right? So full damage, turned off. Get your sleds here. Let's do that. Wait, where's my sled? I was assured there would be a sled here, but anyway, we got a sled, it's fine. Then you can start the race, and you go down to the bottom of the thing, so that's going to be kind of fun. I want to do it just to show you, like, how wacky this thing can be, because the controls on this are so hard. This is, you know, ice boat skating thing. It's very, very hard to get a hang of, and this is the sledding minigame, or like a preview of the sledding minigame, that is going to be coming to the game for free in a short amount of time. And again, you can just kind of see the possibilities with this, and it makes me kind of hopeful for the map itself, because look at all the fun things you can already do with this. So yeah, let's go off the edge here. Let's try and go between the flags. I don't know if there's any benefit to that, or if I'm just being a bit silly here, but no, we messed those flags up. So go left and then go right. Yeah, it's a bit like skiing in terms of like just how little control you have of yourself, which I think makes it a great fun little map. And that's what we're kind of experiencing right here. So let's go to the bottom of this place. You get the kind of point though, like it's a really fun little thing. I feel like with multiple people, you could really get some insanity going on. But let's go back to creative. I don't have my keyboard enabled, so we'll go using the settings. Basically, we're going to go back to creative now. So we can just show you the very last minigame here, because honestly, the thing I love about this map is that it is, again, it's that reasonable price for a map, like less than $2. It's an amount that you can like easily, you know, spend and not feel bad that you're just wasting money on a Minecraft map. Like some of the maps are like $9, and it's like, no, I'm not spending half the price of Minecraft on your map. Like I appreciate there's a lot of time that goes into some of them, but like it's not something for me. But the fact that this isn't easy, like, it's $2, throw it that way, and then you get to have some fun playing minigames with friends. Again, these are actually well-made minigames, and because you're based on your connection, not server connections, it actually will work quite well. So here is a race I did already play. Again, there's more than one sled race going on, and then if we go to the very top of the mountain, there's meant to be a flight course, which is something I haven't seen yet. Oh, this is another sled race. There's a third one going on here. So lots of sled races. And then if you go to the very top of the mountain, then you get to have fun with the Elytra flight course. So again, this is just like Glide, but if you have never played Glide, it might be worthwhile. So pick up some fairy wings, as they're called here. So let's do that. We got some on. And then let's see if we can do this. So I assume, oh god, I forgot how Elytra works in this game. And you're meant to go for all of the rings, of course, and it's a fun little way to learn Elytra flying. And again, I really like the little touch of, like, it's an elf holding up the rings. It's a small thing, but it's something I do quite appreciate, and I thought was pretty great by itself. And you get to see the map when you're flying from up here. And again, I feel like this is, oh, how are we meant to get to that one? I think we maybe missed a ring somewhere. No, we were meant to go through this one, just sideways somehow. Oh, there we go. Oh. Okay, so besides one ring, we got all of them, right? And then we go down here. That's probably not the end. But yeah, you can see, like, again, there's loads of tiny little minigames on this. But even once you... So there's 6 minigames, like I just said. Like, oh, that's kind of fun by itself. Oh, that's ice skating, by the way. But then on top of that, there's just loads of tiny things around the map. We found the snow factory earlier. This building right here is just a random little parkour thing. And if you can do the parkour... I did it earlier because I was like, ooh, I love to try some parkour. If you do all the parkour, which I decided to do just to see what was at the top, the one you actually get is you get yourself some tickets, which again can be used to get yourself armor to make you look like a penguin, because armor has been changed so that like it's a penguin suit or a bear suit. Again, there's lots of tiny things I love about this, and I think for the price point, it's really great value if you want to play minigames with friends and you don't like the server minigames, because they're either like, again, I feel like server connections are a constant issue, server bugs are a constant issue, but if you play with friends in games like this, they're all minigames designed to work even regardless of connection, plus you have the benefit of your connection will be good. So yeah, when you consider that it's like less than $2 for a lot of fun with friends, that's less than you'd pay for like a map pack on the 4G version of the game. And personally, I can see that being something worthwhile if you want to have friends in Minecraft, if you want to have fun with friends in Minecraft this Christmas. And even if you just want to play around on a snowmobile, I had way too much fun with this, then that's something you can get the fun off in this. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Can we get through there? We can't. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope you got something from these map reviews. Again, I really feel like it's important, even though I feel like the way the new Minecraft has been handed, to talk about stuff like this, because I know the Minecraft store... Oh. What's down? What happens when you press the button? Oh. You can fall down, can you? Oh, that's kind of cool. I didn't realize it was more than that. So there's the ice, it's like TNT Run. The ice gets destroyed as you go across it. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool little thing right there. And then you have to like press the buttons to get back. Anyway, that's a cool little feature. Look, it's TNT Run, but built into the game. And I really like this little detail, and I think it's something worth checking out. I think it's important that when I make these videos that I stay, you know, like, can we use this? It doesn't work, no, okay. But I think it's important that as well as making videos, like, saying what's going on with the game itself, to also talk about, like, now the game is here, and now a lot of people have it, what is worth your money and what's not. Because you can't buy every piece of content in the store. Most people, realistically, don't even buy any piece of content in the store, based on the sales data. And I think this is a mutually beneficial thing so that we can see what's going on with stuff. Anyway, I hope you all got something from this video too. Like it if you liked it, share if you really liked it, subscribe if you're around here, and I make videos like this one every single day on my channel. If you subscribe with notifications turned on, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!